have a few new things on the farm today. Ducklings are the newest addition to the farm. So we have brand new baby ducklings that just arrived today, and the reason that we decided to go ahead and get ducklings was there is supposedly going to be a shortage of holiday meat, such as turkeys. Well, it's a little too late for us to raise turkeys this year. We really didn't want to get into turkeys this year, but we were already into ducks, so I figured why not? We'll get some ducks. We'll ensure that we and some of our family and friends have some duck meat for Christmas, just in case we can't get turkey, or in case anybody wants a delicious Silver Appleyard duck. So they are supposed to mature in about 9 weeks, be big enough for harvest. We decided we'd go with all males. That should give us about at least 5, if not 7-pound birds by Thanksgiving or Christmas. So we got 20 of them, and also I just wanted to make sure that we've got some males in our breeder flock. We want to start a breeder flock of Silver Appleyard ducks, and one of the things I've been noticing is either the males come into their colors a little bit later than their maturity date, or we don't have any males in our flock. So we went ahead and got all 20 of these as males. If any are very clearly male by the time they're ready for harvest, then we'll hold those back and make sure that we've got some males for our breeding stock. I think we may have one male, which that was what we had been counting on, is we lost one that had the band on its leg. We didn't lose the other one. We're assuming it's a he, is still out there, but it just doesn't have the male coloring. So I don't know if that's something they come into later in life. I assumed that once they were, hitting maturity, you'd start seeing those male colors, and we just don't see those male colors. They're supposed to have the green neck and head. One of them does have, a couple of them do have the dark green bill, which is characteristic of males. But we just thought we'll be absolutely certain that we have some males. We'll get 20 male ducklings, and they should all be males. But just in case one of them out there isn't a male, we've got some backups here. And these guys, I think, are ready to get out and enjoy life. They're all pecking at each other, thinking each other are food. They come with these little cups. I'm assuming that's something for hydration or food, or yeah, I'm not really sure, but anyway, they'll be loving life in here for a few weeks until they get old enough to go out on pasture. So once again, everything that we do here, except for the quail right now, which we'll be looking at probably moving them to pasture next year. Everything that we do here is pasture raised. So pasture raised sheep, pasture raised pigs when we get them, pasture raised chicken, pasture raised duck. Our guard geese are on pasture as well. Nothing is 100% pasture. That's not possible with a lot of animals. They are supplemented with grain and fish meal for protein, but that is just the way of things. So we have baby quail in here. Sounds like they're all staying very quiet, but you can see them in there moving around a little bit. Should be a couple days from now, and we will open it up and see how many we've got.
We found these little guys outside. We don't know who their mother is, though.
Yeah, we think they just followed one of our cats home. Okay, we'll tell you the names. Bring them out. So this is our most recent little kitty. We found her in the barn, the loft of the barn. She is very skittish still. We found her yesterday. Her name is Violet. She has very pretty blue eyes. And we use some kind of spray bottle to spray on their eyes, and it helps them. So this is my cat that I mean, Delaney found it, but I got it out. I named her Shuri. And she loves to play. She has a lot of energy. If she can get to it, she'll hide anywhere.
We found this one in this box outside, beside the garage.
Yeah. So that's our little kitties, and we're just gonna play with them a bit. So, at first, I wanted to call her Snow because she looked very white. But then I decided to call her Violet because it's a very chill name, and
want to check
she
out the
looked
camera?
like a violet to me. And it also, purple is my favorite color, and violet is another way to say purple. So
It's a kind of purple color.
kind of purple. Kitten in the barn. I'm like, Hadassah, please just go game. And now I've got this little one.
Alright, another recent addition to the farm is what you see right behind me right here. And if you think it's a hay rack, think again. This is no mere hay rack. Why buy a hay rack when you can buy Mega Rack? So in reality, what I did here is I bought hay rack on a running gear and a hay rack top. And the idea with this is I would like to have a hay rack, but I'd also like to have a hay rack that we can turn into a mobile chicken coop. So this is going to be our chicken coop on wheels that we can pull around in the pasture, set up electric poultry netting around it, and then move our chickens all over the pasture on this. So I have a friend who's a contractor. He is going to help me build a mobile chicken coop on top of this. We'll probably have to do some video and footage of that, I'm sure. At least the progress updates and stuff like that. But so the bottom hay rack, the 16-footer, that's what we're going to use for the chicken coop, the mobile chicken coop, along with the running gear that's under it. And I'm looking to buy a John Deere running gear to put underneath the other hay rack, which I'm going to use, of course, for hay. Got to go pick up about 3 tons of hay that I bought the other day. I'll be going to get that, I guess, as soon as I get a running gear to put underneath this. Another new addition to the farm. Tractor Supply was running a sale on this particular one, the Country Line 30-ton. So I just decided I'm just gonna go buy it, and if people need to borrow it, they can. We've actually already used it once. Not sure if that's shown up in a video yet or not. But when we cut down one of our trees, just a small one, used that to split up some wood for some firewood.